welcome to Kisses Tarot Readings. Today is the week ahead. Actually, it's Monday, so we're starting this a little late, but life happens and you gotta just roll with it. So, we're just gonna start our week ahead reading today. Same as normal. Because Monday has not fully yet happened, has it? Right, so this nicely mixed. Today, like I said, is actually Monday, so it is December 17th, 2018. And we're going to do week ahead. General overall is Temperance. So Temperance is, I'm just going to read what's on there real quick. Let's see if I can. Good use of energy, self-control, harmony, trust in yourself, patience, meditate. So maybe you're going to have a little patience this week. Maybe something's going on where you have to balance a couple things here to get it together. But you're definitely going to have to get control, self-control, and trust your inner self. So let's start on Monday, which is today. Ooh, the Lovers reversed. Okay, so maybe something goes awry tonight. But this could be any relationship. You have to understand Lovers means any deep, intimate relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean a physical intimate relationship. There are all kinds of intimate relationships, partnerships. So something goes awry there today. And here we have on Tuesday, message of work, social activities, comes, good news, job, trip, residence, new interest, and time to shine, Leo energy. So we have here Wands energy, so thinking energy, fire energy. It's Tuesday. Wednesday, you know love, you know commitment. By Wednesday, there is sure commitment. Okay. Thursday, but somebody is not happy here. This is a very unhappy king, you know, King of Cups. When in their upright position, very good. It's a good family man. So here we have the family man upturn. Maybe it turns upside down somehow on Thursday. Friday, the Hermit. So in here, you're in isolation. So maybe something goes on here that kind of, you know, you think you got it and you don't got it. Here, using wisdom and experience in positive ways. Inner teacher, new life lessons, meeting with an older person. So be meeting with somebody older that might guide you on Friday. Let's see what Saturday brings. Saturday is you make your work and social activities. You start making plans for your social activities and your work. The Wheel of Fortune overturned. So maybe you're trying to change the cycles of your life in here, planning things. And maybe the wheel comes to a halt. Okay, so we're going to go over these real quick. So, start with Temperance, general energy of the week. You're going to have patience. Lots of patience. Because some things are brewing. Oh, what number is that? Okay. I'm just trying to find the right tabby. You know what? My finger was right next to it. My goodness. I'm sorry. It's very early in the morning here. It's like 5 in the morning. And my thing goes up. I'm going to have to turn it off real quick so it's right next to me. So, in the upright position, adaptability. Oh, see, speaking of which, adaptability, harmony. Okay. Symbolizes balance. Yep, just like I said, balance when it appears in the reading. A spiritual card, primarily concerned with feelings and states of mind rather than events or actions. So it'll all be a state of mind up in here. It will be possible to restore harmony in any situation where arguments or disputes have occurred. This meaning applies whether the conflict is connected with your working life or has arisen with a partner or friend. You're able to act as a mediator, for your central feeling of calm well-being is powerful. It enables you to understand the differences between people without taking sides. You can see another person's point of view very clearly now and do not feel threatened or disturbed by it. Resolving any difficult personal situation is simple at the moment, for it is the right time to create peace and settle disputes. So you see it, you know it, you understand it in the end. Okay? When describing your work in life, temperance also suggests renewed creativity and inspiration, new ways of working together, new approaches to creative dilemmas, fresh and original ideas. All of these may enhance your days and lead to steady progress in the weeks and months ahead. So whatever you do this week might set you up for the rest of the year. Okay? Or the rest of 2019, because, yeah, let's face it, we're coming up to the end of the year, which, by the way, I'm planning to do some kind of energy horoscope thing for each month. Right. So we have the Lovers, and this is Monday. This is today. Major Arcana. Oh, four on the board. Just checking out how many Major Arcana we have. The Lovers. So, sorry about that. I apologize. Alright. Disrupted emotions. So, yeah. You're all up in your head here. Please forgive me. Traditionally, the Lover's reverse signifies love triangles. And it's interesting because you have a 3 of Wands there, which I always call Wands thinking. Message comes. Message gets resolved by Saturday. Signifies love triangles, clandestine affairs, and infidelity. This meaning is confirmed by 3 of Swords. It is usually made clear by general tone and sentiment of the reading in which it appears. If you are embarking upon a new relationship, it offers a warning. Do you know if your intended partner is available? He or she may not be as free as you think. You may feel compelled to become involved with someone outside your usual relationship. There's often a magnetic pull between two people. When this card appears, it can and it can be almost impossible to resist or deny. The end of a relationship may be signified, but rarely without an affair or memories of a past involvement triggering the breakup. So, it's possible that there's a third-party scenario here. However, the 3 of Swords is not here. The 3 of Wands is. So, maybe it's all in your head. Maybe it's an emotional thing rather than a physical thing. But by Saturday, that gets resolved. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands here. We already did go over that bit. So let's see what else we can find out. Wands. So the Knight of Wands here is in this position, impetuous and sociable. Okay? So this card usually represents a young man of intelligence. I'm so sorry. And charm. Extrovert and active, his impetuous nature leads him into many social circles and numerous activities. He generates great enthusiasm, but may find sustained action a challenge. Starting projects is simple. Completing them is another matter. He's agile, often fit, loves games and sports. He may also stand for someone born under Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Occasionally, the volatile Knight of Wands signifies an older man with boyish qualities. However, his initial charms soon wear thin. He is unable to commit to anything. Shies away from responsibility and wants his partner to play the parent to his child in any form of love relationship. As a colleague, he can prove unreliable and often fails to explore his considerable creative potential. So, this, usually when I see these, they're messenger cards. And here it is basically saying, you know, this is someone who kind of acts younger than his years. Okay? He may be older, seem younger. He may be just younger. Okay? And this may be a person you're involved with, or it may be a message from a person you're involved with on Tuesday. So here we have the Two of Cups, and the twos are I don't know, and I'm pretty sure that's commitment. So by Wednesday, you know commitment, you understand commitment, you're possibly ready for commitment, okay, with this person that's giving you this message, but which also may be involved in something else at this current time. Union of love and creativity. The traditional meaning of the Two of Cups is romantic love and its earliest, most idealized moments. This is a moment in every fairy tale when Cinderella dances with her prince. But will they live happily ever after? It is not the business of this card to say, for it simply represents a precious moment. If other cards concur, the Two of Cups foretells a romantic interlude that may develop into an important union. The setting of the Two of Cups is crucial to the correct interpretation. At its heart lies the idea of creative union, and this can often apply to partnerships where artistic and spiritual energies are blended. Fertile working partnerships of all kinds come under the auspices of this card. Close friendships in business life, productive and happy teams, the director and the actor, the artist and the muse, indeed, any situation in which a positive chemistry between individuals creates an energy of its own. And when neither work nor love seem appropriate interpretations, do not forget special friendships and the joys of a meaningful social life. So, it's love at its most ideal moment on Wednesday, and possible commitment. So we have the King of Cups here. Okay, and he's in the unhappy position, which means he will embody the not so nice aspects of this card. Yep, unfaithful, destructive. So maybe he becomes a little destructive, considering this here. Maybe something's going on and he knows about it. Right. At his most malefic, the King of Cups reversed represents a relentless enemy, or a man who is destined to betray or seriously disappoint you. This interpretation would be affirmed by other cards, notably the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Moon reversed, none of which are here. Okay. This card can also describe someone who is depressed or behaving in a self-destructive manner. The King of Cups' creative energies have been turned against him, and he seeks to lose himself in a dream world, often with the aid of drugs, alcohol, excessive sleep, negative escapism, or hermit-like withdrawal. And maybe that's what this king will need to do right now in order to feel better, in order to recover. In a relationship reading, this king symbolizes the habitually unfaithful lover. His ability to deceive partners is matched by his ability to deceive himself, where he can easily imagine he is in love with 2 or more people at any one time. Finally, the King of Cups reversed stands for a confused partner who is unable to commit. Maybe one wants to commit, one does not. Here, yet unable to cut the ties that bind him to somebody. His ambivalence can be destructive to more straightforward types who perversely are attracted by his enigmatic ways. So maybe one is unfaithful and the other is full-on committal. Okay, so we have the Hermit, and this will be Friday. Let's find the Hermit. Let's find him. Hermit. Okay. Retreat, wise guidance. So maybe on Friday you decide to get some help with this situation or how you feel, or this type of behavior here and here. The Hermit represents a wise guide leading you towards an unknown future. This guide often appears as a teacher, therapist, or inspirational friend. He or she is someone who is supportive, who enables you to find your own way through a shadowy landscape. This card represents an extremely positive period in your life, when the foundations for your future are being constructed. Yeah, it's possible that this sets the tone for everything. It's going to set the tone for everything. Okay? However, you may not be able to see this clearly at this time, for it is only when you look back that you will see what was achieved by this period of withdrawal and interchange. You may feel frustrated, especially if you're not used to musing upon events or thinking about your own feelings and reactions to things. And maybe that's what's going on here too. You're just blinded to what's going on. You're not wanting to see it. Okay? You may gain little pleasure in the social events you once enjoyed, preferring the company of a few close friends, or even wanting to be on your own for periods at a time. Once these apparent limitations are accepted, however, you'll be able to relax and find peace and contentment. The Hermit may be a solitary figure, but he is not a lonely one. When offering advice by context or position, the Hermit counsels caution. This is not the time to share your thoughts, plans, or decisions freely with others. Neither should you feel pressured into taking action before you feel ready. If you have an important decision to make now, on Friday, simply bide your time. Your own intuition will guide you towards the right path, but you may need to spend some time alone, or perhaps in some lovely, unspoiled place before you can be certain about what you need or want. Yeah, by Friday you go into hermit mode, you go into quiet mode, you pull away. You just kind of take a break from the world. Right? So on Saturday, okay, with the 3 of Wands, I'll just find it here, and 3 of Wands in the upright position is opportunity, expansion, success. After a lot of hard thinking on Friday, you start to make your plans move, okay? Successful progress is symbolized by the 3 of Wands. It has strong links with the past. Whatever you have been working towards will now begin to show results. Past experience, personal contacts, and completed projects may all give rise to opportunities at this time. It is now possible to build on the foundations you've already laid. This card traditionally favors trade and commerce, communicators and writers, inventors and entrepreneurs. It heralds increased profits, many valid ideas, and an ability to make long-held dreams come true. When it is supported by appropriate cards, the 3 of Wands may represent helpful advice. Maybe that you go find that person that will advise you. Okay? Practical or financial aid, or valuable opportunities in your career, anything in fact which enables you to expand, to develop, to succeed in your chosen field. It is important to remember that these positive events are invariably linked with past efforts and initiatives. The number 3 concerns growth, which cannot take place without preparation. So you prepared for this. You've been preparing for this change, or maybe you were waiting here for a message and it finally comes to you, so you get it and you understand it. Okay? And then you start to say, oh my goodness, this is how it makes me feel when I normally don't feel or allow myself to feel. And here you finally understand you need to sit there and contemplate everything and make a new plan for a new cycle. So here you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the wheel. Just trying to find the wheel. There we go. Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Unexpected disruption. So on Sunday you have something that disrupts that flow of thinking. As the Wheel of Fortune spins, it does not always bring you the result you desire. In the reverse position, this card signifies a bumpy ride, with a few challenges and surprises along the way. Traditionally, the reversed wheel is linked with harvesting the fruits of your past actions. Again, it's talking about the past. So what you've done, okay, will come back around. It will. Something will come back around. Causes set in motion long ago will now bring about events, meetings, turns of fortune. These, in accordance with the impersonal nature of the Wheel of Fortune, may be life-enhancing or problematic. However, you may be sure that they are part of a much larger pattern, and as such are meaningful and important. So this everything you do will set upon a change, okay? But it may give you an unexpected result due to it. Let's see what the other cards say. So, a message from the Divine. What does Divine Power want you to know about the energy of this upcoming week? What do you need to know about these energies? That's not what I was looking for. That wasn't what I was meaning to do, but it fell right on the board. Like, alright. So guides, interesting. Create. So, first off, your spirit guides are there to help you communicate with your spirit guides today. Create. Unlock your creative side with dance, music, art, or writing. Express yourself. So you definitely need to express yourself, okay? And you definitely need to sit there and find some guidance, okay? Because you're really not, you just need a little help, okay? Just need a little help. And it's not shameful to ask for a little help when it comes to your life, you know? Some people have different experiences than you, and maybe you need to call upon the experiences that they've had in order to get through this energy that you're not used to. You're not used to expressing your feelings. You're not used to being in a committed relationship, and either you or this other person wants a commitment, and either you or this other person has somebody on the side that you're constantly thinking about. And it's not helping your current relationship feel like a committed relationship to somebody. And just because you go into hermit mode here doesn't mean you can't get some advice first before you do all that thinking. So what don't you know? What don't you know about this week? Mr. and Mrs. J.H. Watson. I wonder if that's the Lover's card upturned. I don't know for sure without consulting me book. It's number 6. Oh, yeah. Lovers in upright position. I'll bet you anything. Yep, look at that. The Lovers came back on the board, only in the upright position. This is the thing that you don't know. There is love. This is a very special relationship in which love has gone up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, just like how the wheel turns, you know, as the wheel turns, there's love. There's not love. There's love. There's not love. Okay? The evidence supports the belief that love is in the air. The marriage of true minds and hearts the marriage of true minds and hearts, or a deep bond of friendship. Unions, mergers, contracts, agreements have a particular magic. Emotional ties develop into full-blown relationships, making a choice or an important decision. The way you explore or fail to register loyalty and commitment defines your relationships. Issues of trust maybe need to be negotiated, so maybe you need to talk to somebody to figure that out. Ambivalent relationships or infatuation may need clarification. Okay? Determine your own values before merging with those of another. Key words: marriage of minds and hearts, love, sexual and spiritual, the vision of inner beauty, emotional ties, trust, platonic friendship, fulfillment of desire. So this is the universe trying to tell you that all of this can be turned around, as is the wheel. All of it can be turned. All of it can be bliss. But you're all up in your head. Your head is in the clouds. You're not thinking too clearly. And maybe one or both of you, or one of you is committed and the other one is not. And you need to get on the same page. You need to see one another's point of view. Okay? And if you want to know more information about this reading, you can contact me at kasikasplash@gmail.com. If you want to know more information about relationships, I have a dating book out that might give you some insight, because it does talk about actual dating and not necessarily finding a partner, but also keeping a partner, dating itself to keep the love alive, and also anything when it comes to spiritual guidance and trusting the vibrational energy of the universe, which is also inside you. Okay. So, what does Spirit want you to know about spiritual union? Look at that. This is a great and deep love here. It is deep. But maybe you're having trouble seeing it because somebody else isn't seeing it and is still searching for somebody. Okay, you both have to get on the same page about this. We have to splice this to green. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or specific situation. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you, and I believe this is an actual matching card to this. Notice when you interact with different people in your life. Are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there any in exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. You see? Balance. Balance. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. So, yes, this is a very special relationship that you have. Okay? And Source wants you to know it. They want you to know it as I have to place this phone. Okay, sorry about that. You know what? Not only did the battery die, it needed to be recharged. It just cut out. But that happens when batteries in the camera do that. It just cuts out. So, I finished up with that. That basically was the last thing I said about that, and then I went to go get this. And that was from here. But basically it was saying, I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. So basically Source wants you to know, okay, that there is a very special bond here with somebody. Okay, it's very special. It's spiritual. It's come across through other lifetimes. It's always been there. You know, it's somebody that's very close to you. Okay, so you know, it's maybe even a twin flame. Okay, somebody that's, because all this thing was talked about was doubles. You know, balance, you know, lovers, okay? And this actually, I probably said it already, but it actually corresponds to this card here. So you got doubles on the board, doubles. It's probably a twin flame. So I would say here, just realize that maybe this person was here to help you learn to love and respect yourself. Maybe that's what you're here for them for, to love and respect themselves. But either way, this is a very special person in your life, and you need to maybe just realize that. That's all you have to do, is realize it. Okay? There's love here. I don't know if you need to make a commitment, or if they need to make a commitment, but despite making a commitment or not, there is love there. I hope this reading was helpful. I'm really sorry about the whole cutout thing. I'm just one of them days. It's Monday. Woohoo! So I hope everybody has a great week, and loving kisses to you. And I will see you next weekend. Alright? Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.